Hey guys, I decided that as my returning debut, I should show you some completed models because I was kind of going back and looking through at everything I had done and what I could do better, and I realized there was a lot of stuff where it's just I was showing you things that I was working on at the time, and I never really show you finished products. So here you go. I'm gonna do different armies in a different video, so for right now I'm just doing my Orcs and Goblins. So might as well start here in the middle. We've got my, if it'll focus, my big boss, or whatever you want to field it as. Then we've got core group. The lighting isn't the best, there we go, of goblins with the nether upgrades. And coming over here, we've got just some normal orc boys. I don't think I plan on taking any special upgrades, and I gave them a variety of stuff like the shields and the spears, so that way, depending on which I fielded as, it would kind of make sense. And we have one of my favorite units, which is the boar boys. I've heard they're not the best in the game, but they're my favorite looking models. And we've got the black orcs back there. And then I've got a group of savage orcs and some other stuff too. I can't remember exactly what I have. I may actually not have anything. But yeah. I think I will take some still photos and a better light source, and I will switch over and talk you through them. See you in a sec.
Okay, so I'm back and we're gonna do some still shots of the units. So first off, we've got the black orcs, and my goal for these guys was to get just a lot of metal, because in the book the army book, it talks about the black orcs being like the only orcs that really take care of their stuff. Really, I mean, they're orcs, so they don't necessarily take care of it, but it does say that they take pride in trying to keep their stuff battle ready, because they don't really care about being orky, they just care about bashing some faces in, which makes them amazing. So that was really my goal, is to try and get the scratched armor look that you can see, where I've taken my my little piece of sponge and stippled on some iron breaker, or whatever the really light silver is, and I used the banner to tie in a lot of the reds as well as the iconography. So that was that, and then went with the traditional dark green skin. Okay, and then here's just the command squad, or command group. I just tried to make the drum look a bit ruddy, nothing too special though. Nothing really special on the bases, just my kind of Badlands typical look. And I haven't yet decided what I want to be on the banners, so you're gonna see a lot of blank stuff on the banners. I apologize, I have a hard time deciding about freehanding stuff on banners, just because I don't know what to do. Okay, so now we've got the night goblins with the netters. I kind of want to I want to go back and repaint the skin, or at least get more of a different green than my orcs, because I feel like they look a little too similar. So I'm thinking about going back with the more yellowy brown greens and doing a highlight. I did use, that's blurry. I did use a bit of a cheat when I was painting these guys, because obviously no one wants to sit there and paint all the highlights on the cloaks and stuff. So what I did is I spray primed these guys black, and to really get a jump start I just dry brushed with a really dark gray and then a little bit of a lighter gray, and that was basically the cloaks done. I can't remember if I washed them. I'm thinking I didn't, but in all honesty I wasn't too concerned with that because I just wanted to get them to tabletop quality. I'm not too concerned about how my goblins look. That's why there's like mold lines and stuff, because I needed them done. Ironically though, I did use Typhus Corrosion on each one on the shields and if they had swords. So kind of a contradictory there, but I had just bought it and it actually does look quite amazing. It gives not a rusty feel, but just a general greasy, dirty, oily maybe kind of feel. So yeah, and you can see some of them don't have their teeth done. It was just a pretty quick thing, but tabletop quality. My orc war boss with the giant axe. I don't know, just a general paint scheme for my army. I didn't want to make him look, you know, super standout-ish, I guess, because I figure once I get maybe a special character, I want them to have their own kind of color scheme kind of thing. So there's nothing really special in this guy. Just kind of a mid-tone green for the skin, because I didn't want him to look too black orc or, you know, like bright green kind of orc, so that way he kind of ties in with whatever unit I put him in and it's not too specific. And then my personal favorite, as I think I said in the video, my boar boys. I really like the models. It actually took quite a while to paint up though, and there's just 5 of them, so if you're ever trying to build up an Orcs and Goblins army fast, these are probably not the fastest unit you can paint, but or at least I didn't paint them fast. I did paint them in separately, so like the boars were separate from the riders, which may have been a key reason why it took quite a while. I was a little more concerned with making sure everything looked nice and I can get all the angles so their front is completely painted and all that. I just really like how they look though. I need to but kind of go over the snow a little bit more. Right now it looks a little, I don't know, it looks just kind of like white dust or something. It doesn't really look like snow. There's the other side. I did put something on this banner, but I'm not sure how I feel about that, so I don't know, it's just gonna take some figuring things out, I guess. And lastly, we've got the orc boys, which was really not concerned with making things too specific. There's not a lot of gold or brass or highlights on them, just because I figure there's going to be a lot of them. So my main concern was base coats, and then I did a little bit of a highlight and then the washes. And so a lot of the reds are darker, and yeah. And that's it. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for future updates, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks, guys.